green AI is very important because when we're looking into OpenAI, ChatGPTs of the world, Grok and other models, every consumer is using it. But at what cost? It's the nature. So one large AI model takes 300 to 600 tons of carbon. It's equivalent to 5 cars that generate that kind of a carbon in their entire lifetime. So that's definitely we need to be concerned about it.
So, sir, firstly, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for joining us here today. So, my first question to you would be that as a Forbes Technology Council member, the digital sustainability leader, and the CTO working at the crossroads of innovation and sustainability, how would you define green AI? And why is it rapidly becoming a conversation that the world and Bharat on its journey to becoming Viksit by 2047 can no longer seem to ignore?
First of all, thank you for inviting me. Uh, so AI is a buzzword that we hear a lot, and a lot of companies are adopting it. So I've been in the industry for 24 plus years. I've seen the evolution of AI, and AI is nothing. I think most of you have studied statistics, right? So statistics have been there for the longest period of time, but it's the compute of the model that we've created. Now, when I talk about green AI is very important because when we're looking into OpenAI, ChatGPTs of the world, Grok and other models, every consumer is using it. But at what cost? It's the nature. Because behind this AI, there is a compute that is required. For that compute, there is a energy. So energy consumption is more.
Right.
So when I talk about green AI, it's about creating such algorithms to ensure that they are not compute intensive. They reduce the cost to ensure that there is no impact on the planet. So that's green AI is all about. Let's take an example. Now, we know that cancer is a disease that everybody suffers from. And I was reading a report very recently that lung cancer is the survival chances of lung cancer is very less. And it needs to be detected early. So when you look into the cancer detection, diagnosis, and the treatment, it's very expensive, right? Most of the what happens in India, हम इग्नोर कर देते हैं कि भाई खांसी है या कोई ऐसी प्रॉब्लम है कोई बात नहीं करा लेंगे वो क्यों इग्नोर कर देता है क्योंकि जो मिडल मैन है दे कैन नॉट अफोर्ड द ट्रीटमेंट एंड द डायग्नोसिस ऑफ द डिजीज दैट इज द रीजन दे इग्नोर इट दे पुश इट आप एमआरआई कराने जाएंगे उसकी कॉस्ट आती है अराउंड 10,500 टू 11,000 15,000 20,000 25,000 इट्स वेरी एक्सपेंसिव तो क्या हम एआई के थ्रू कैंसर डिटेक्ट कर सकते हैं हाँ बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं लेकिन उसके लिए हमें बहुत सारा कंप्यूट चाहिए उस कंप्यूट को क्या एक छोटी सी क्लिनिक अफोर्ड कर सकती है नहीं कर सकती है राइट तो ग्रीन एआई इसी बारे में है कि हम लेस कंप्यूट के अंदर अगर एक क्लिनिक के अंदर एक एप्लीकेशन डिप्लॉय करें और वो एआई इनेबल कर दे कि उसके डिटेक्शन हो जाए अर्ली then it can save a lot of lives as well. So that is what green AI is all about, sustainability. So accuracy तो बहुत ज़रूरी है AI के लिए उसकी but उसके साथ efficiency भी बहुत ज़रूरी है. So accuracy and efficiency need to go hand in hand.
That was extremely insightful, sir. Also, I would like to ask how much carbon does one AI model really emit, and should we actually be concerned about it?
We definitely need to be concerned about it. Uh, so one large AI model takes 300 to 600 tons of carbon. It's equivalent to 5 cars that generate that kind of a carbon in their entire lifetime. So that's definitely we need to be concerned about it. So India is a land of opportunity, we must say, right? Because we have a lot of youth here. Innovation hum kar rahe hain, frugal innovation is there. I think from our India perspective, we can bring this efficient models हमने भाषिनी AI है जो हमारा चल रहा है, which was trained on 22 languages. I think similarly हम ऐसे और sustainable models build कर सकते हैं to ensure that the carbon footprint in India gets reduced and we become a model, for other nations to follow it.
Right, sir. So, sir, if I were to ask you that what's your one moonshot idea to making India 100% carbon neutral, then what would that be?
Yeah, I think it is a good question. 100% AI carbon neutral is something that is, I think we should set up some smart grids. We are moving towards swapping of batteries. Different companies are adopting different business models. I think from an India perspective, to be carbon neutral, I think we have to initiate a smart grid that allows us to measure the consumption of energy. Also, from a design perspective, when I say design, is that like if I'm powering any electronic equipment, uh, anything, then it's able to generate its energy. क्योंकि जब पावर होती है किसी मीटर के ऊपर या कार के ऊपर, it can also generate energy. So why not creating a design that allows the energy generation? It will be more sustainable, obviously not carbon neutral, but at least with less carbon footprint. Yeah.
So that's a very fresh perspective. Also, I would like to know that in the automotive industry, can AI driven systems like autonomous driving, EV management, and predictive maintenance become not just smarter but greener contributors to India's mobility revolution?
I think from an India perspective in the automotive sector, we have to move a lot. I see that now we pay for the car and like 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs. In the future, we will not pay this kind of an amount, but it will be a monthly fees. So all these automakers are moving towards a subscription model. So let's take an example. So if you own any good car, they have all the insights about your car, about the maintenance, about the energy consumption, about the health of your battery, the car battery, and the tires and everything. And then they will charge a fee for us that we have to pay that will help us with those insights to ensure that our vehicles are up to date with the latest software, with all the insights available, and so that the wear and tear of the car is less. So I think that is greener, right? Because there are less waste from a landfill perspective. So rather than generating grids, I'm not a fan of the EV cars. Why? Because they operate from batteries, and these batteries come from the grid. All of them get charged from what? Energy source itself, right? So
Right.
that's the reason. Yeah.
That was very informative, sir. Another thing that I would like to know is that by 2047, could a circular model where automotive hardware, batteries, and chips be reused and recycled, would this redefine both sustainability and self reliance in India's digital economy?
Definitely. I think India is, I think there was a focus on make in India. I think we have to now say remake in India. So when it comes to chips, there is an India semiconductor mission that is going on. We are trying to create chips. So frugality that we have in our bloods, I think we have to use that. The chips can be reused, the batteries can be reused, the components can be reused, and create. So rather than make in India, I think we should now focus on remake in
Remake in
India.
India. Wonderful, sir. So, my last question to you would be that which powerful idea, an AI solution, a policy, or a mindset could shape a sustainable automotive future for Viksit Bharat 2047?
I think the matrix that we have, a lot of standards. My very simple example I'll give is mileage of a car. So similarly, if we can create a global metric of energy per compute,
Right.
so that will ensure that sustainability, innovation, and technology will go hand in hand. So I think such metric is very important and it's been deeply ignored. I think we should focus on that.
Thank you so much, sir. All of the information you shared was very insightful, and I'm sure the room had a lot to take. So thank you so much for being here with us today, sir.
Thank you.